In this set of exercises, you will learn to relax and concentrate on your breath without stretching any muscles. The following exercises are to practice mindfulness and are limited to developing mindfulness of breathing. These are important exercises that will prepare you for mindfulness of other body sensations. They will also help you relax further without any stretch, wherever you are, at work, with your family, alone, even in bed. You will learn to become aware straight away of all conscious and perhaps subconscious activities in the mind, which often affect our breath. Being able to observe the breath is important because it teaches us self-control, not just relaxation. These exercises will also help in developing a degree of concentration. Often our mind is busy, stressed, and ruminative, which means that we repeat over and over negative or unhelpful thoughts. This exercise will help you focus and remain focused. So let us start now with the practice. Sit comfortably cross-legged on the floor, if you are used to sitting that way, or on a chair without leaning against the back of the chair. Your knees should be lower than your buttocks, so you might need to sit on top of one or more cushions that you can place on your chair. Your neck and back must be kept straight. Neck straight, back straight, comfortably seated. Focus all your attention at the entrance of your nostrils. Be aware of the breath coming in, going out. Simple breath. Non-controlling breath. Natural breath. Breathe as you need to breathe without controlling the breath. If the air in the room is very warm or very cold, you may feel the temperature of the air touching the outer ring or the inner walls of the nostrils, and at other times you won't. That's okay. Then be simply aware that the air is flowing continuously at the entrance of your nostrils. Notice if it comes more through the left or right nostril, if it is deep or shallow, fast or slow. When you are aware of the incoming and outgoing breath, there is no past or future. You are in the present moment, from moment to moment. Time almost doesn't exist. Your mind is not used to staying in the present moment. It is used to wandering in the past, wandering in the future, but very rarely staying in the present moment. There are reasons why this occurs. When parts of the brain are constantly activated by habit or because there is a memory that is more or less stressful, the strength of this activation in the brain is such that we tend to repeat the thought or the memory. And because of this repetition, these pathways in the brain are facilitated, and the thoughts related to these pathways keep on intruding. They keep on intruding over and over and over again, until you stop nurturing them by not thinking them. Your big challenge during this exercise is to withdraw your attention from an ongoing thought, understanding that this is just a thought. Keep breathing consciously. Very alert, very attentive. Every time a thought arises, see it for what it is, just a thought. Not the truth, not you. Although there may be true issues within that thought, the thought is just a thought. Learn to see thoughts for what they are. Practice now for a few minutes to see thoughts for what they are, without reacting or engaging with them, without identifying yourself with them. with a degree of detachment, and look at the incoming and outgoing breath as it comes in, as it goes out. Do your best. Keep on focusing steadily on the incoming and outgoing breath, trying to sustain your attention towards your breath for as long as you can. There is no need to count or to put any strategy into your mind, because you would focus on the strategy and forget about the breath. You might start saying 1, 2, 1, 2, or in, out, and forget all about what you are actually doing. So just observe what actually happens rather than thinking about what happens. Learn about your body or mind by focusing on your breath from moment to moment, without judging, evaluation, or reacting to the experience. Keep practicing. The longer you practice, the more changes you will notice in your daily activities, or you'll be able to focus better, gain time on the job, be less bothered by intrusive thoughts, and develop a degree of self-confidence and self-control. Keep practicing steadily, focusing on your incoming and outgoing breath. Every time your mind wanders, do not feel disappointed or defeated. Bring it back smilingly to the awareness of breathing at the entrance of the nostrils. And keep on developing your awareness of breath, mastering your own mind bit by bit, progressively. Keep practicing confidently. You may be able to feel a sensation of cold on the inner walls of the nostrils as you breathe in, and maybe a little sensation of warmth on the inner walls of the nostrils as you breathe out. And maybe a little feeling of the air touching the skin below the nostrils, on the area above the upper lips, on the area of a moustache if you have one. If you don't feel anything, breathe slightly harder for a few seconds just to feel the touch of the breath, and then quickly come back to normal breathing, natural breathing. Remember, we are not trying to regulate the breath, we are just observing and accepting it as it is. Sometimes your mind will wander because it doesn't like to stay in the present moment. It is not used to it. It will wander either in the past or in the future. Bring it back to the present moment, smilingly, without resenting the fact that it has wandered despite your effort to keep it steady. Each time it wanders, gently bring it back to the awareness of respiration. Keep on focusing on the incoming and outgoing breath, trying to sustain your attention for as long as you can. Keep breathing consciously, very alert, very attentive. Every time a thought arises, see it for what it is, just a thought. In the present moment, from moment to moment. You may already feel sensations somewhere around the nose, perhaps on the face, or elsewhere on the body. This is normal. Whether they are pleasant or unpleasant, feeling these sensations is absolutely normal. The more relaxed you are, the more sensitive to your processes you become, because you are not distracted. Very alert, keep on focusing consciously on the incoming and outgoing breath for as long as you can. The more you practice, the more benefits, immediate benefits. That is the end of the practice for today. In your own time, return to the room and take in what you noticed.